lot of good future left to go in you guys' lives, and I want to come down and try to make it a yearly thing to come down and visit you guys every year. So again, you guys have a great anniversary party, and try to get down there next year and see you. Thanks.
Hello, Charlie and Gail. This is Rick Fromm. I'm in Commonwealth Stadium. Looks a little bit different today than it did back in the 70s when you showed up here in Lexington, Kentucky. A lot has changed, actually. One thing that hasn't changed is, Charlie, you were the best defensive coordinator ever at the University of Kentucky. We had the best defenses ever at the University of Kentucky. I know some of the guys are there from those teams, Mike Martin, Jim Ramey, and some of the other guys. I wish I was there, but I couldn't work it out. But I wanted to thank you. Some of the greatest times I ever had were on this field, playing and coaching with you. Guys like Billy Mitchell, Danny Coughlin, George Katavolis, all those guys. It was a great experience. And for all the guys that coached and played with you, I'd like to say thanks and congratulations to you and Gail. And I hope you and your family have a great time. I know you're having a big time, and I'm sure there's a few long necks being drunk there tonight. So love you, and just wanted to say thanks.
Charlie and Gail, we want to wish you a happy 50th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. The 5 years we spent with you in Lexington was the best 5 years of my coaching career. And I'm working for you, Charlie. You're the best coach I ever worked for, and I learned a lot from you. I just haven't learned how to retire yet. Tony won't let me leave Buffalo, but we want to wish you the best.
Charlie, Gail, Lindsay, and Stephanie send warmest wishes too. Love you guys.
Happy 50th anniversary, Charlie and Gail.
Happy 50th anniversary, Charlie and Gail. I wish I could be there, but you know the business. But I want to wish you the best, and I'm so glad that back in '95, Gail, you answered that phone call. You didn't know who I was, but you made sure that Coach got the call, and he hired me at UTEP. But I love you guys, and y'all are so important to me and my family. I want to wish you many more years together. Love you, and can't wait to see y'all again real soon.
Hey, Coach Bailey, it's me, Carlos Hollowell. Hey, I just want to wish you guys a happy 50th anniversary. You know, hard to believe that it was 26 years ago, 25 years ago, you were coaching me, giving me a second chance that other people didn't want to. So you made a big difference in my life. Good luck with everything, and glad to be spending some time with these grandsons of yours.
What do you say, guys?
Guys, who do I love? Coach Bailey! Happy 50th.
Good.
Good job.
Happy 50th anniversary, Charlie and Gail. Man, 50 years, that's awesome. From John Luann and all the girls and the whole crew now. That's awesome. Congratulations. Have a great, great time. Hope you have 50 more. Love you. God bless.
Charlie and Gail, this is Dick Nittinger here in Livingston, Montana at Joe Hernandez's Martin Place Tavern. Wishing you both a happy anniversary, breaking and chopping. Oh! Gail and Charlie Bailey, Pete Garchik here from Livingston, Montana. I'm out here with Dick Nittinger and Joe Hernandez at Joe's Bar here at the Martin Place Tavern. We love you, man. Happy anniversary.
Hey, Charlie. Happy 50th anniversary. Gail, you're a hell of a woman for putting up with that for 50 years. But you're a lucky woman because you got a lucky man. Charlie, have a good time. Tell Rick Gillis I said hi, and we'll see you soon, I hope. Bye. Hey, Charlie. Charlie, here we are in Livingston, Montana. Dickie Dittinger, Edie Kaharchak, Joe Hernandez, wishing you the best anniversary in the world.
45 years later, we went from the retreat to the Park Place Grill. We still love you.
And remember, Charlie, break down and chop your face.
You know, as you go through life, well, I've been fortunate to have so many great friends and so many in athletics, but a few make such a positive impact on your life, and Coach Bailey was one of those guys, and it's become like, he's kind of like my older brother or uncle now to me, because he took me to time when I went to college, and I knew him for a couple of years there, and he made such an impact on me that he was one of those guys I always stayed in contact with, whether on the phone or just to see where he was, and then gave me an opportunity, hired me here at UTEP, and as he said, well, I can't say it on camera, but just to do everything that really no one else wanted to do, which you wouldn't do that for many people, but you do it for Coach Bailey. And I learned so much those 3 years I worked for him, not only about football, how to run a football team, but how to treat people and how to care about people, and how you could be tough and hard-nosed, but just have a soft heart inside that really cared deeply. And congratulations to Coach Bailey and to Gail, 50 years married. I've never made it past 2 years, but just what a great friend he's been and will always be, and thank you so much, Coach Bailey. I know there's a lot of people here in El Paso still miss you, and the people in the Sun Bowl, I know a lot of people here still miss you very much. Want to get you back someday. Thanks. Bye. And you know, we'd love to have you come back, Coach Bailey, for a game and visit El Paso. A lot of people in El Paso miss you. A lot of people like to see you back in the Sun Bowl someday, not to mention Camp Socorro. You and I found Camp Socorro. I didn't want to pull over, and you said, pull your bleepity-bleeping butt over. I need a bleepity-bleeping cold beer, and we pulled over. They still ask about you in Camp Socorro through 3 head coaches and 13 years later.
Hi, Coach Bailey. It's a privilege and an honor for me to say something to you on your anniversary. 50 years is a great accomplishment, and I hope to be blessed like you are and get to 50 years. What an example. Do you remember Charlie, the Meaner Breed, or Charlie's Angels? I remember that. I remember you with the Meaner Breed and how you were scowling, your picture. That was you, but we all knew deep down that you had a heart of gold. You were so nice. There were so many examples that you gave us, and there's a lot of memories that I have of you and Gail. Gail, I don't know if you want me to say this, but I remember you one time couldn't find your glasses and they were on top of your head, and you laughed and laughed and laughed when you found that out. What can I say, Charlie? We miss you. You haven't been forgotten, and you won't be forgotten as long as I'm here. I don't know how much longer that'll be, but you haven't been forgotten. Love you both, and congratulations. Don't worry, Gail. Nate does that all the time, and I've done that a time or two.
Hi, Coach Bailey. Happy anniversary. Hope you're doing all right. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to work for you. You helped me a lot to get started here in the U.S. You almost got me killed with moving the Skyville Towers back then in Socorro. But well, I'm still here, still at UTEP, loving it, living the dream every day. And yeah, hope you're doing all right.
What's going on, Coach Charlie Bailey? This is Demetrius Maxey. I just wanted to say congratulations to you and Gail. It's been a long haul for you and her. I hope you guys keep it up. Hey, they say the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Keep going strong. Life is good. Thank you so much for bringing me here to UTEP. I'm back here again. I'm finishing up with school, and I'm coaching, doing what you taught me, trying to make it even better. Thank you very much. Take care. See you when I see you.
Hey, Coach Bailey, looking forward to seeing you when we come down to Tampa, and congratulations on your 50 years in the football business. Looking forward to seeing you.
Coach Bailey, congratulations on your 50th anniversary in the football business. I bet at times it seems like a heck of a lot longer than that, but as far as your time here at UTEP, your legacy is solid, as you well know. This program hadn't enjoyed a lot of success, and although you were not the head coach of the 2000 Western Athletic Conference champions, believe me, those of us that are around the program know that you built that program, and your boys, including Kerry Clayton and Jeff Seaton and Trey Merkins and Mike Pettis, because of the toughness that you brought them and you gave them, led us to the Western Athletic Conference Championship in 2000. So your legacy, as far as I'm concerned, with UTEP football will always be solid. You know, it's always great to come down to the Sunshine State of Florida, but it's even better when we get to see and interact with you and with Gail, and we get to do it twice this year, so and once in your hometown of Tampa, so we certainly look forward to that. And again, congratulations on the 50th anniversary of your start in football, and we look forward to seeing you not once but twice when the Miners come down to Florida this year.
Coach Charlie Bailey, I want you to know what an honor it is for my wife and I to represent our friends to come and celebrate your 50th wedding anniversary. What a hero you are in our books. Charlie, right here I got this ball that you gave us, September 21st, 1991. Defensive coordinator. You shut out Northwest Louisiana. UTEP 14, Northwest Louisiana 0. And that's when we got to find out that you are absolutely one of the greatest defensive minds in college sports. And we're grateful for you, Charlie. But most of all, we're grateful for your friendship over all these years. And you know what made us feel good one time? They were interviewing me, and you called Nate and told him, you know, they interviewed Maynard, and like he knows about football. They don't know, he doesn't know a damn thing about football. So that story comes through our mind so often. And us guys, our Tailgate bunch, we speak of you very highly a lot of times, all the great times we had with you. We love you, Coach Bailey. God bless you for many years. Amen.
Charlie and Gail, this is Lois. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. I just know that Harold did. He just loved Charlie. He was proud of him.
Yeah.
You know, Papa, I want to wish y'all a happy 50th anniversary. I wish I was there to celebrate with y'all. I miss y'all. I can't wait to see y'all again. And I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, bye. I love y'all.
Hello, Coach Bailey. It's time to jump in that time capsule and put your thinking cap on and go back about 40-plus years. This is Hal Sears from Miami, congratulating you on 50 years of marriage. I was just reading the other day that less than 5% of all marriages get to 50 years. So I started thinking, what would have indicated to me back in 1971 that you had got to 50 years of marriage? And I remembered those hot, miserable days that we had two-a-days in Miami, and I would not want to go out and play, but every time I'd get out there, I would see you. You'd have a certain amount of joy and excitement and perseverance in everything that you did. Even when times were low and things were not going well, you always brought a positive attitude and got us through to the next day. I want to thank you for the memories that I had at the University of Miami, and I want to thank you and your son Jeff for inviting me to be part of this occasion, and I want to give a cheer and a toast to you and Gail on your 50th wedding anniversary. Good luck, and may many years follow you.
Hi, Charlie and Gail. I just wanted to wish you all a happy 50th wedding anniversary. That's rare nowadays to find that. I hope Jeff and I live long enough to celebrate our 50th. I love you all. Hope you all have a great anniversary.
I'm going to tell a couple of stories that kind of bring back memories being a kid with Charlie and Gail. The first one I remember, or at least I was thinking about, was when they lived in Houston. My family went out to visit them, and we were, one day it was Jeff, Derek, Lindell, and I, and we were in the house. Actually, we started out by being out on the motorcycles out in the field, which we love to do out there. But we came back inside to get something to drink and probably get something to eat. I don't know, you know how kids are. And all of a sudden, we hear the door in the garage open. And all I can remember is hearing my Uncle Charlie go, "God damn, son of a bitch, and I mean, you have to understand, we were probably like, I don't know, 10 or 12 at that time, or even younger. And being that my uncle was a big guy and a coach and just scary at that time, you know, as a kid, you hear that coming down the hallway. And so Lindell and I just looked at Jeff and Derek and we were like, what do we do? And they're like, get out of the house, quick! And so we just like split in 4 different directions and probably went out exits of the house that never existed before, I don't know. And then reconvened outside by the garage where the motorcycles were. And I just remember Jeff and Derek going, hey, if my dad ever comes home and he sounds pissed off like that, just run. So that was just kind of a scary but kind of a funny thing. And the next story that I was going to tell you about was in North Carolina when, let's see, I was probably about 12, Lindell was probably around 10. My mom and dad and Lindell and I went to North Carolina along with Charlie, Gail, Jeff, and Derek, and we did a whitewater rafting thing one day. And this is way back in the late 70s, early 80s, so there was nothing fancy about, you know, tour guides and helmets and all that. We were lucky we got life jackets, and the guy told us, you know, what to do. It was just you know, very basic. Anyways, so we had life jackets, a raft, a couple of oars, and boom, we were set off. And I just remember us all taking off, and then probably, I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes down the river, we're in the center of the river, and we look over and see Charlie, Gail, Jeff, and Derek in their raft, but they're all to kind of like to the side. And so my mom, of course, picks up on that and starts telling my dad, Jose, you see there, once again, Gail and Charlie have figured out a way to take a break, go over to the side, you know, they can relax, smoke a cigarette, you have a beer, whatever, that's back when they smoked and drank. But anyways, so look at that. And here we are in the middle fighting this freezing cold water, and we'll probably die before we get to the end. So it's a long ways after that we all finally finish and we get out. And my mom asked Gail, she's like, so how did you manage to do that? And Gail said, do what? She said, we were stuck under a damn tree. And apparently they had veered off to the right or something like that and couldn't get back. And they got stuck under one of those trees that had the roots that grow down and lost all of their beer, all of the cigarettes, everything. Probably lost a life jacket, I don't remember, but it was complicated. And was nothing like, you know, we had imagined that they were. And actually at one point we even like waved over to them and they waved back and they were actually asking for help. So it was just crazy. But a comedy of errors, and you know how it is, families and growing up, it was always fun. There was always something going on, and those two like really stuck out of my mind. So anyways, you guys have a great time tonight. I hope this was the biggest surprise of what was planned. And Frank and I'd like to say happy anniversary,
Uncle Charlie
and Gail. All right? Good night.
Good night.